Good morning everyone. Today you are going to study chapter 4, cubes and cube roots. In the previous chapter you learnt about squares. What does a square mean? A square means x multiplied by x 2 times. So power is 2, so x is multiplied by itself 2 times. Now what if the power is 3? So x to the power 3 means x, that is base, will be multiplied by itself 3 times. So x into x into x. For example, 2 to the power 3 will be 2 multiplied by itself 3 times. So 2 into 2 into 2, that is 8. So when the power is 3, we call it cube. So this is 2 cube. So 2 cube means 2 will be multiplied by itself 3 times. Now I have written here cubes of numbers from 1 to 10. 1 cube, 1 into 1 into 1, that is 1. 2 cube is 8. 3 cube 27. 4 cube 64. 5 cube we find 125. 6 cube 216. 7 cube 343. 8 cube 512. 9 cube 729. And 10 cube is 1000. So cubes of natural numbers, like here we have taken natural numbers from 1 to 10. So cubes of natural numbers are called cube numbers or perfect cubes. So these numbers 1, 8, 27, 64, 125 and so on, these are perfect cubes because they are cube of certain natural number. Like 1 is cube of 1, 8 is cube of 2, 27 is cube of 3 and so on. So these numbers which we have discussed above, that is 1, 8, 27, 64, 125, 216, 343, 512, 729, 1000, these are perfect cubes, right? Now in between these numbers we don't have any perfect cube, so that means all the natural numbers are not perfect cubes. For example, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, between 1 and 8 are not perfect cubes. Then from 8 to 27, in between we have 9, 10, 11, 12. These numbers are not perfect cubes. So we can conclude that all the natural numbers are not perfect cubes. I have taken few examples here. 8 we can write as 2 into 2 into 2. So we have a triplet of 2 here. 216, if we factorize into prime numbers, we get 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. So we get one triplet of 2 here and another triplet of 3 here. Triplet we are calling a group of equal prime factor here. So 2 is appearing 3 times, so 2 will be called a triplet here. Same way 3 is appearing 3 times, so 3 is forming a triplet here. Now let us take another example, 32. If we factorize this, prime factorize this number, we get 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Here 1, 2 is forming a triplet, that is a group of 3 numbers, equal numbers, that is 2. But this group of 3 numbers is incomplete. Here we are getting only 2 numbers of the factor 2. The third one is missing. So will it be a perfect cube? Yes, the answer is no, because one group of 2 is incomplete. Now let us check for 72. If we find prime factors of this number, we get 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. So here 1 2 is completing its triplet, but this 3 is not completing its triplet. 1 3 is missing here, so it is again not a perfect cube. So we conclude here a perfect cube can always be expressed as the product of triplets that I explained above, a group of 3 equal numbers, triplets of equal prime factors. So we are finding prime factors here and we are grouping them in equal prime factors. For example, we have grouped here 2. 2 cannot be clubbed with 3. 2 will make its own group and 3 will make its own group, and so on. Now let us study properties of cubes. The first property says cubes of odd numbers are odd and even numbers are even. For this we can look at the table which we studied above. 1 cube is 1. So when we are finding cube of odd number, we are getting an odd number. Then 3 is again an odd number, we are getting cube of 3 as an odd number. 5 cube, 5 is again an odd number, so we are getting this as an odd number. But what if we cube 2? 2 is an even number, right? So we get cube of 2 as an even number. Then 4 is again an even number and cube of this number is again coming an even number. So we conclude this property first. Cubes of odd numbers are odd numbers and even numbers are even. Second property. First point says cubes of natural numbers having 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9 in the unit place end in the same digit. For this you can refer the table above again. Here 1 is in the unit place, so we are getting 1 only. Now if we have 4 in the end, the cube of the number ends in 4. If we have 5 in the unit place, it ends in 5 only. If we have unit place as 6, it will end in 6. If we have 9 in the unit place, it will end in 9. So concluding from this table, we get this point: cubes of numbers having first point, the cubes of natural numbers having 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9 in the unit place end in the same digit. Now what about other unit places? If we have some other number in the unit place, so second point says cubes of numbers having 2 in unit place ends in 8. So you can see the table again. If 2 comes in the unit place, the cube of the number will end in 8. The unit place will have 8. So same way we can conclude other points also. The third point says cubes of numbers having 8 in unit place will end in 2. So these 2 points you can see together. If 2 is in the unit place, it will end in 8. If 8 in the unit place, it will end in 2, right? So it is reverse. If it is having 3 in the unit place, it will end in 7. And if it is having 7 in the unit place, it will end in 3. What if it is ending in 0? If the number is having 0 in unit place, so we will have 3 zeros in the end. So it will end in 0, but it will have 3 zeros in the end. The third property is about negative numbers. So cubes of negative integers are always negative. Now why it is negative? Cube means a number multiplied by itself 3 times. So if it is negative, so negative sign will also be multiplied 3 times. So minus into minus into minus. So every time 2 minus into minus will make plus. So one extra minus will make the whole product as minus. So minus into minus plus, and plus into minus, again it is minus. So cubes of negative integers will always come negative. Exercise, let us start with exercise 4.1. Look at question number 1. Which of the following numbers are not perfect cubes? And give reason also. So let us do the first part. The given number is 648. Let us find prime factors of 648. So it comes 2 into 2 into 2, 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Now let us make group of 3 of equal factors. So this 2 is forming a triplet here. This 3 is also forming a triplet here. But this 3 is not finding its group complete, or it's not forming a triplet. So since 648 cannot be expressed as the product of triplets of equal prime factors, hence 648 is not a perfect cube. Question number 2. Show that each of the following is a perfect cube. So let us do the second part. The number given is 5832. Let us again prime factorize this number. So the factors we have found are 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Now let us make group of 3 triplets. So this 2 is forming a triplet, this 3 is forming a triplet, another 3 is forming a triplet. So here all groups of the prime factors are complete. All triplets are complete. So since 5832 can be expressed as the product of triplets, it's not cannot, it's can be expressed as the product of triplets of equal prime factors. Therefore 5832 is a perfect cube. So we have shown that 5832 is a perfect cube. You can cut this not from here. So 5832 can be expressed as the product of triplets of prime factors. Hence it is a perfect cube.